Well, I guess for me, it was a little bit different. I was considering pediatric speech pathology before I even applied to any program. And that's because out of grade 12, I kind of thought, oh, I enjoy working with kids. Maybe I'll go into teaching. Heard about speech pathology and thought I'll pursue that instead. But I think a lot of things confirmed that along the way that it was the area I wanted to be in. And a lot of that came from shadowing other speech pathologists. So I even did that in Canada, try and connect with speech pathologists who were very welcoming and open to showing off their job. So I shadow a couple of them for a day, see what they do. And once I kind of knew a bit more, this is what I want to do, I also got a job as a speech assistant. So some companies offer like therapy assistants so that clients can come and have a reduced cost. But everything we do is overseen by a senior speech pathologist or like OTs, physio. So I think working with that experience and shadowing really helped confirm that this is a job I was interested in. And I found that really gave me confidence during my program when I did come to Australia. A lot of Australians in the program had just applied to it like, oh, I'm ready for a career change, because Australia has a Bachelor of Speech Pathology, whereas Canada does not. So any speech pathologists in Australia who are doing the masters, typically we're doing a career change. And then of course it's a master's program and it's still intense. So a lot of people were finding, wait, is this a career for me? Like, I don't know if I can keep up with this. And I felt I never had to feel that way because I knew it was the job I wanted to do. So that would also be my piece of advice is explore it while you can in Canada. If you are thinking of going to Australia, know it's the job for you, because it will get tricky to study. And that confidence of knowing once I go back and once I get that job, it will be worth it. I think that really helped. In my program, I ended up having 2 placements in adult speech pathology fields, and both of those were in the hospital. One was inpatient rehab and one was outpatient rehab. And those were great experiences. I did briefly think like, oh, I could enjoy working with adults. It's a bit slower paced. I don't have to put on a fun, energetic face as much. But I just found I still wanted to be with kids and kind of plan those fun games and activities in order to reach their goals. Yeah, I'd say if you can gain experience beforehand and kind of dip your toes in the field where it's possible. It's definitely possible just because there's a shortage everywhere. And once you know, it's a great job to be in.
Oh, such solid advice there. And just to clarify, so the shadowing experience that you have, your work as an assistant, was that something that you were doing during your undergrad here in Canada?
Yeah, that was during my undergrad. So like year 1 or 2, I started to think, oh, I should really make sure what I'm studying is going towards something I can do. And so I just reached out to speech pathologists that maybe I knew through friends of friends, looked up companies and tried to email. I did even like a Department of Ed speechy I reached out to and said, oh, I'm really interested in your career and what you do. Could you just share a little bit about it? Or if you have time, could you like do a Zoom meeting? And she was like, oh yeah, of course, I'd be happy to share about it. So things like that really helped. And then working as an assistant, you can sometimes search for job postings, but occasionally you can also message smaller companies, like mainly mobile or private clinics who are looking for assistance. They might even just have something if you email them. So it does take a lot to put yourself out there, but a lot of people in the field are willing to help you and help you learn about it. They love to share what they're doing, and they're willing to help you explore as well, I find.